Today's news highlights. D 2024/05/02. Time cutoff, 1700 hours. News headline, did you make a mistake too? Ignoring one thing while putting rice in the electric cooker may cause poisoning. Experts reveal the secret of rice to help you lose weight and protect your heart. Release time, July 3, 2023. Data reference, Health 2.0. News focus, rice is one of the staple foods of Chinese people. There are tips for cooking rice in an electric cooker. Adding a small amount of vegetable oil can make the rice softer and taste better, and it is also beneficial to cardiovascular health. Refrigeration of food can help with weight loss as the caloric density of the food increases after cooling, making the food more satiating. Rice needs to be stored at temperatures below 60 degrees Celsius, otherwise bacteria can easily breed and cause food poisoning. It is recommended to eat in moderation and refrigerate as soon as possible. News headline, when is the most effective time to consume protein? Doctors share 4 critical moments. Eating at this time can also lower blood sugar. Release time, April 30, 2024. Data reference, Health 2.0. News focus, the timing of protein intake is key. It does not have to be distributed evenly among 3 meals, but it is still recommended to consume it evenly during weight loss. Consuming protein at breakfast can increase satiety and stabilize blood sugar, consuming it before meals can reduce blood sugar peaks after meals, and supplementing before and after exercise can increase the fat-burning effect. Consuming the right amount of protein before bed can help with muscle synthesis. It is recommended to make reasonable use of protein intake at various times to achieve the goal of building muscle and losing fat. News title, CCP implements national security law, MAC urges non-essential travelers to avoid China. Release time, May 1, 2024. Data reference, Epoch Times. News highlights, the CCP has revised the national security law, expanding the scope of state secrets with a vague definition, granting significant interpretive power to the National Security Bureau, increasing political maneuvering space for the CCP. The Mainland Affairs Council advises Taiwanese nationals to refrain from traveling to mainland China unless necessary. The National Security Bureau warns that the CCP may influence cross-strait policies through gray area operations and reminds to be vigilant against potential pressure tactics like military exercises on Taiwan. The Taiwan-Malaysia undersea cable has experienced consecutive disruptions, possibly due to sabotage by Chinese vessels, prompting the National Security Bureau to recommend its inclusion in critical infrastructure and enhancing protection. News title, Apple shifts production out of China, video shows nearly deserted Foxconn facility in Nanning. Release time, April 30, 2024. Data reference, Epoch Times. News highlights, American companies' Taiwan-based manufacturers are relocating production lines out of mainland China, with the Foxconn Nanning Industrial Park being abandoned, reflecting a trend of international corporations withdrawing from China. Foxconn has heavily invested in North Jiangsu Province, Vietnam, raising concerns about China losing production share to other countries. Over the past 5 years, Apple has gradually shifted production bases from China to places like India, with new iPhone models being produced simultaneously in India and China. News title, Chinese cross-border products contain carcinogens, some exceed standards by 3,000 times. Release time, April 30, 2024. Data reference, Epoch Times. News highlights, Korean customs detected carcinogenic substances in Chinese cross-border e-commerce children's products, with 38 types exceeding 15%. Among them, 27 contain phthalate plasticizers, exceeding standards by up to 82 times, 6 contain cadmium, exceeding standards by up to 3,026 times, 5 contain lead, exceeding standards by up to 270 times. The rapid expansion of cross-border e-commerce raises concerns about harmful substances in low-cost products. Among 142,930 counterfeit items seized by Korean customs last year, 90% originated from mainland China and Hong Kong, with Vietnam accounting for 10%. News title, 6 types of tea have various benefits, one burns fat most, another extends life. Release time, April 26, 2024. Data reference, Epoch Times. News highlights, the 6 main types of tea: white tea, green tea, yellow tea, oolong tea, black tea, and pu'er tea each have unique benefits. White tea is light and refreshing, good for cooling and diuresis. Green tea is rich in catechins, with antioxidant and lipid-lowering effects. Yellow tea relieves coughs, clears heat, and detoxifies. Oolong tea regulates fat metabolism, aids in beauty and weight loss. Black tea warms the stomach and promotes blood circulation, beneficial for cardiovascular health. Pu'er tea fights aging, nourishes the spleen and stomach, ideal for the elderly. News headline, feeling blue after vacation? Cellist Yu Hongwen helps you make peace with yourself. Release time, May 1, 2024. Data reference, Vision Magazine. News focus, restlessness and depression are common in the workplace, with 300 million people worldwide suffering from depression. Cellist Yu Hongwen, based in the United States, shares methods to overcome depression, adequate sleep, dietary therapy, and technology shutdowns. She suggests using Byrne's 3-column technique to identify signs of depression, including writing down negative thoughts, finding distorted perspectives, and rebuilding rational thoughts. Confronting depression requires a positive and rational approach, and self-awareness and appropriate healing methods can help manage emotions, leading to a return to a healthy and happy life. News headline: How to foster employee initiative. Buffett manages Berkshire's 400,000 employees with this method. Release time: February 15, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News focus: The behavioral norms in an organization are the spontaneous recognition of right and wrong, with violations causing shame. Trust-based cultures focus on establishing behavioral norms, emphasizing morality and integrity, encouraging employees to achieve goals, but not through crossing boundaries or shortcuts. Organizations under such a culture not only emphasize internal controls but also respect employee autonomy, emphasizing mutual promotion of trust and sense of responsibility. Berkshire Hathaway serves as an example, achieving success with clear behavioral norms, decentralization, autonomous management, and long-term goal setting. News headline: How to relieve anger. Research: Writing paper notes and throwing in trash can most effective in reducing anger index. Release time: April 30, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News focus: Research from Nagoya University indicates that writing down angry emotions and crumpling paper into a ball and throwing it in the trash can effectively soothe anger. The study found that this practice can reduce the anger index by 1.47 points, almost returning to the level at the beginning of the experiment, while the method of using a paper shredder can also reduce it by 1.16 points. In comparison, simply storing the paper reduces the anger index by only 0.81 to 0.49 points. Researchers hope this simple and effective method can be widely used in workplaces and homes. News headline: Blue Bottle Coffee founder teaches you the fun of home cupping, what to prepare. How to drink. Release time: February 12, 2024. Data reference: Vision Magazine. News focus: Through home cupping activities, you can choose single origin beans from different regions, not exceeding 4 varieties each time. First, wash the coffee beans, then grind 18 grams of beans into the same cup. After adding water, let it stand for 3 to 5 minutes, then smell the wet aroma. Next, use a spoon to move the coffee grounds, bringing the flavor to the palate when sipping. Such comparisons and contrasts will help you identify the flavor characteristics of different coffees. News title: Unscrupulous developers build luxury homes causing neighboring buildings to become unsafe. Blaming 0403 earthquake. Release time: May 2, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News summary: A construction site in the northern district of Tainan caused the land to collapse, leading to the tilting of nearby residences. The city government evacuated 11 households urgently. The developer was accused of concealing monitoring data, delaying rescue efforts, and shifting responsibility. Residents criticized the disregard for human life. The developer denied concealing data and promised full assistance in reconstruction. The Construction Bureau will handle the matter based on assessment reports and take disciplinary action against responsible parties. News title: Attractive female legislator gets taken away by senior police officer after losing bag. Ends up throwing up in bag. Release time: May 2, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News summary: DPP legislator Dai Weishan lost important documents and personal belongings at a banquet, later discovered to have been taken away by a high-ranking police officer sitting at the same table, which he later denied. Surveillance footage showed the officer vomiting into a bag after getting drunk and then discarding it. The legislator angrily accused the officer of misappropriating lost items, theft, and vandalism, expressing dissatisfaction with the police behavior. News title: Epicenter near Central Mountain Range. Renowned physician warns against climbing Taiwanese mountains until October. Release time: May 2, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News summary: Following the 7.2 magnitude earthquake in Hualien County on April 3, frequent earthquakes have occurred, with a magnitude 4.4 earthquake striking yesterday near the Central Mountain Range. Dr. Wang Shihao, a mountain doctor, stated that due to recent unstable crust conditions, he would refrain from mountain climbing this year. He emphasized the frequent rock slides and dangerous mountain roads after earthquakes, urging people to avoid mountain climbing activities. He stressed safety first and advised the public to carefully consider the risks of mountain climbing. News title: Woman falls for wanted criminal. Accused of illegally occupying residence, identity revealed as niece of Lanyu matriarch. Release time: May 2, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News website. News summary: A 58-year-old man surnamed Gong was wanted for robbery, recently arrested, but another woman surnamed Zhang revealed that she and Gong jointly owned the property in question, which was allegedly occupied by him and his girlfriend surnamed Lan. Lan is suspected to be the niece of celebrity Lan Yu. However, this has not been confirmed by the police. Zhang accused Lan of threatening to occupy the house as Gong's girlfriend and a dispute ensued, leading to a neighbor calling the police. Further investigation by the police is pending. News title, Escaping the Mob? Wealthy wife Nana and famous doctor-in-laws reportedly handcuffed and boarding plane, expected to be extradited to Taiwan. Release time, May 2, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News website. News summary, Internet celebrity wealthy wife Nana Su Chenduan and her husband Huang Bojian were accused of defrauding approximately 1 billion NTD and fleeing to Canada. Huang's parents, Huang Lixiang and Huang Lin Lianson, were also wanted for investment fraud. The Huangs claimed in Canada that they were being chased and threatened by the underworld, seeking political asylum, but their request was rejected, and they are now in an illegal immigration status, expected to arrive at Darwin Airport tomorrow morning under escort by the Investigation Bureau. The Investigation Bureau welcomed their return but has yet to confirm the reason for their return and any connection to underworld debt chasing. Su and Huang are still litigating in Canada regarding immigration matters. News title, Swag invites collaboration? Ex-wife of Xia Hixian, Kina admits to adding WeChat, exposes being used inside story. Release time, May 2, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News website. News summary, Xia Hixian exposed that his ex-wife Kina had admitted to having a urine fetish, sparking controversy. The adult live streaming platform Swag expressed interest in her, but Kina claimed they only added her on WeChat without any substantive contact and urged not to continue reporting on the matter. She stated she was focusing on preparing for exams and did not want to be involved in controversy, suggesting that if there are accusations, they should be directly reported to her so she can provide evidence to clarify. Fans expressed support and sympathy. Title, After 121 years, Keelung Guanglong Commercial and Industrial Vocational High School ceases enrollment. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points, Keelung Guanglong Vocational High School, with a 121-year history, stops enrolling students due to declining enrollment and students opting for schools in Taipei and New Taipei City. The school used to excel in subjects like cosmetology, childcare, interior design, tourism, and e-commerce, but in recent years, the student population has dwindled to just 207. The school will take care of existing students until graduation and phase out staff over 3 periods. It will transition into a long-term care institution. Title, Zhu Zimin, Wealth Redistribution Leans Toward Communism. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points, the Directorate General of Budget, Accounting, and Statistics releases statistics on household wealth, indicating that Taiwan's wealth gap has widened to 66.9 times. The Director General points out that Taiwan tends to compare itself with other countries, but not all countries have positive wealth gaps. The net worth of the wealthiest 20% of households is 5.133 million, while the poorest have only 770,000. Zhu Zimin warns against redistributing wealth towards communism, citing increased debt as a reason for poverty. Some lawmakers criticize his remarks for demonizing the poor, which Zhu Zimin denies. Title, Another proxy voting scandal. Wu Bingruai absent from chamber, Blues suspect Wu Siyao in crime hotspot. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points, the Legislative Yuan faces allegations of proxy voting, with the Kuomintang questioning whether Democratic Progressive Party legislator Wu Bingruai cast proxy votes after leaving the chamber, and Fu Kunqi questions whether DPP Secretary General Wu Siyao is involved. Wu Bingruai defends himself, stating he participated in voting for the first 2 motions but was absent for the 9th. Wu Siyao reaffirms strict penalties according to party caucus rules and emphasizes the need for investigation to clarify facts. Title, New Wealth Effect Emerges. Si Chin-ho, Opportunity with Stock 00940, but Wealth Disparity Needs Examination. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points, Taiwan stock market ETF surpasses 2 trillion, reflecting a new wealth effect, with potential investment opportunities with Stock 00940. The Directorate General of Budget, Accounting, and Statistics publishes family wealth statistics showing the wealth gap widening to 66.9 times. Taiwan experiences a new wealth effect, illustrated by a semiconductor-driven wealth surge leading to skyrocketing property prices, making Taiwan the global leader in Ferrari density. Si Chin-ho points out that the widening wealth gap becomes an important issue for President Lai Ching-te to address. Title, Wushan Reservoir's water storage capacity declines dramatically, facing death. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points, due to silt accumulation issues, Wushan Reservoir in Renai Township, Nantou, sees a significant reduction in effective capacity. Although this year's water storage rate has risen to 52.67%, the actual stored water volume is only 14.59 million cubic meters, insufficient for storage. Reservoir silt accumulation is mainly influenced by typhoons and earthquakes, exacerbating the sedimentation. Water authorities believe that even with rain, the reservoir struggles to effectively store water, nearing its demise, urging the government to expedite sedimentation handling to prevent the reservoir from disappearing. Title: Pilgrimage to famous Hualien eatery closed due to earthquake missed out, customer furious leaves 1-star review, owner stunned. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: a renowned sushi restaurant in Hualien temporarily closed due to the April 23 earthquake, but received a 1-star review from a customer, prompting the owner to respond, major earthquake. Human lives are at stake, didn't you know? This sparked discussion as the owner prioritized staff safety, choosing to close for a day and announcing it online. Many people supported the owner, criticizing customers for not understanding the situation yet casually commenting. This controversy also sparked discussions among netizens, emphasizing safety in disaster areas. Title: Cathay Pacific plane fails landing, rapid ascent of 2,000 meters, passengers scream and vomit, closest encounter with death. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: heavy rain in Hong Kong causes Cathay Pacific Flight CX341 to fail 2 consecutive landings, with passengers experiencing severe turbulence, ascending over 2,000 meters, triggering screams and vomiting. The plane temporarily lands at Shenzhen Baoan Airport after circling in the air, refueling before successfully landing in Hong Kong. Passengers express fear during the flight, with some feeling the pilot was overly confident. Cathay Pacific has provided accommodation and transportation arrangements for affected passengers and apologized. Title: Little S doubts lasting half a year. Sensual queen ties the knot on Mizu's birthday, marrying handsome husband 7 years younger. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Summary: 37-year-old actress Jane, dubbed as the Sensual Queen, and her 7-year younger actor boyfriend Chen Mu registered their marriage on Mizu's birthday, eliciting blessings from netizens. Jane revealed that they decided to marry after tossing sacred lots in front of Mizu, expressing great happiness. She shared a kissing photo with Chen Mu on social media, dressed in traditional Chinese wedding attire, sparking warm responses from netizens who wished them eternal love and happiness. Title: Singer shocks audience by licking sweaty finger of male dancer during concert. Published date, May 1, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Summary: during a concert, singer Shuez Haiqian shocked the audience by licking the sweaty finger of a dancer, causing panic and discomfort among both the dancer and fans. The incident circulated widely online, with some netizens suggesting it was for dramatic effect due to the specialty of vinegar in Zhenjiang. However, others criticized the action as inappropriate, emphasizing the importance of understanding and respecting others' feelings. Title: 8 p.m. drama actor reveals bitter experience of being a small-tier actor. Formerly penniless, now pursuing career as physical therapist. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Summary: actor Guo Tanju, known for his roles in 8 p.m. dramas, recently appeared in Tiandao and established the International Health and Sports Physical Therapy Association, serving as its chairman. He is currently preparing for a new drama based on his own experiences, depicting his journey from on-screen struggles to finding a turning point through his family's traditional physical therapy techniques. With the script in development, Guo actively participates in coordination, hoping for breakthroughs in the realm of drama. Title: Zhou Xingqi's alleged will contents revealed 2 actresses to inherit part of estate. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Summary: gossip media reports claim that Zhou Xingqi has prepared a will, wherein besides family members, actresses Zhang Baji and Su Jiao, both friends from the entertainment industry, will also receive a portion of the estate. Su Jiao collaborated with Zhou Xingqi in CJ7, while Zhang Baji made a cameo in King of Comedy, forging deep friendships with Zhou Xingqi. The leaked information suggests that the estate includes not only monetary assets but possibly also company shares. However, due to the questionable credibility of the source and Zhou Xingqi's current busy schedule with a new film, the reliability of the news remains uncertain. Title: Facing bankruptcy, male star saved by Andy Lau's generosity receives empowering 14-word maxim. Published date, May 1, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Summary: Hong Kong megastar Andy Lau, at 62, maintains a youthful appearance through proper care. Renowned not only for his looks but also for his assistance to colleagues and nurturing of newcomers in the entertainment industry. During a financial crisis, actor Zhang Weijian received generous support from Andy Lau, who paid his wages in advance and invested in his work. The Monkey King. Andy Lau's motto, "Learn things must be taught, earn things must be given," deeply influenced Zhang Wujian, who continues to dedicate himself to charitable causes, embodying a spirit of altruism. Title: Money rolling in. Wealth surges for 3 zodiac signs during beginning of summer. Champions showered with unexpected wealth. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Summary: with the beginning of summer approaching, folk experts reveal that 3 zodiac signs will experience a surge in financial fortune. Scorpio, ranked 3rd, will focus on financial management and proactive action, leading to substantial returns on investments and collaborations, albeit requiring cautious risk management. Libra ranks 2nd, with positive influences from family, financial matters, and work, yielding monetary returns from art, real estate investments, among others. Topping the list is Capricorn, with boosted self-confidence, communication skills, and international career development contributing to wealth accumulation. News title: Jincheng City's plot ratio soars to 840%, revealing Ko Wen-je's direct involvement. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. News highlights: during Ko Wen-je's tenure, the plot ratio of Jincheng City saw a controversial surge. Councillor Qian Shupei revealed Ko Wen-je's direct approval of the plot ratio change, where the city government was supposed to safeguard the 3 rights proposed by the consortium, resulting in a spike from 392% to 840%. Public exhibitions show Ko Wen-je's endorsement of granting Jincheng City an additional 20% plot ratio incentive, emphasizing that the city government operated entirely under Ko Wen-je's instructions. This move has sparked questions, revealing the operations behind the city government. News title: China's newest carrier Fujian First Sea Trials, Expert, far below U.S. standards. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. News highlights: Business Insider reported that China's newest aircraft carrier, Fujian, underwent its maiden sea trials on May 1, symbolizing China's ambitious naval development. However, military analysts pointed out that despite being equipped with catapult systems, Fujian still lags behind U.S. carriers in areas like nuclear propulsion and carrier operations experience. While Fujian signifies China's technological progress, there are still significant gaps compared to U.S. carriers, such as power systems and aircraft efficiency. China's determination to develop carrier capabilities is evident, but achieving a level comparable to the U.S. Navy will require time and effort. News title: Did that phone call go in vain? TSMC likely to abandon advanced packaging plant in Tongluo. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. News highlights: TSMC originally planned to build an advanced packaging plant in Tongluo, but recent news suggests it may abandon the plan and invest in Xi instead. Last year, TSMC's acquisition of land from Powerchip was hailed as an industry success story. Although TSMC planned to invest $90 billion in building the plant, there has been no progress so far. TSMC still leases the land and is considering whether to renew the lease. TSMC's expansion focuses primarily on Xi, as conditions in Tongluo may limit the construction of the advanced packaging plant. Title: Epicenter in Central Mountain Range finally arrived. Renowned physician urges, avoid this activity before October. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: following the strong earthquake in Hualien on April 3, numerous aftershocks have caused widespread anxiety across Taiwan. On April 30, a 4.4 magnitude earthquake struck Wanrong Township in Hualien County, with the epicenter near the Central Mountain Range, raising concerns among high-altitude medical experts like Dr. Wang Shihao. He urges people to avoid mountain climbing this year due to Taiwan's unstable crust, which increases the risk of landslides after rainfall. Dr. Wang emphasizes that mountain roads have collapsed multiple times, rendering them hazardous areas. He advises everyone to temporarily postpone mountain climbing activities and prioritize their safety. Title: Astrologer predicts another natural disaster after predicting Hualien earthquake. Warns of unavoidable 2 catastrophes, backlash stronger than war. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: renowned Vedic astrologer Li Qingwei predicts more natural disasters in Taiwan in the second half of the year, urging increased vigilance. She points out the persistent earthquake risk and forecasts volatility in the financial markets, exacerbating people's livelihood pressures. In her divination, she mentions Taiwan facing challenges, necessitating focus on work areas and readiness for austerity measures. Li also warns of ongoing tensions between both sides of the strait and highlights natural disasters as the greatest threat. She emphasizes the Earth's stronger retaliation and the financial market's uncertainty. Title: Income disparity soars to 66.9 times. Shan Fusiong anguishes over tax bill, tears flow. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: the Directorate General of Budget, Accounting, and Statistics releases statistics on household wealth, with an average of $16.38 million per household. However, income inequality widens annually, with a gap of 66.9 times between the top and bottom 20%, starkly contrasting the 16.8 times in 1991. Former legislator Shen Fusiong shares his property tax bill, highlighting the significant gap between the assessed and actual market value of his house, expressing deep sorrow with every glance at the tax bill. He criticizes officials for misconceiving poverty, emphasizing that borrowing is a means of survival for the poor, while the wealthy use it to accumulate more wealth. Title: Ko Wen-je indicted for corruption. Chung Xiaoping also files lawsuit, separate cases for Jinghua City and Baishi Science Park, Taipei prosecutors split investigation. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: Taipei Mayor Ko Wen-je is accused of favoring Jinghua City land deals and allegedly renting Baishi Science Park to the family of People First Party legislator Wu Hsianying at a low rate, facing corruption charges. Councillor Chung Xiaoping files a lawsuit alleging Ko Wen-je allowed the Jinghua City floor area ratio to skyrocket from 392% to 840%, implicating the Taipei city government councillors in unlawful acts and demanding accountability from Ko Wen-je and the deputy mayor. The People First Party spokesperson criticizes political maneuvering, urging the disclosure of truth, while Chung Xiaoping is criticized for having a double-sided stance. Title: Mother of two diagnosed with cancer before 30. Doctor identifies one lifestyle habit as culprit, better change it quickly. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: a 28-year-old mother of two is diagnosed with breast cancer, and Dr. Chen Rongjian, a prominent surgeon, points out that her habit of consuming sugary bubble tea is the culprit. Despite the absence of apparent risk factors, excessive intake of carbohydrates increases inflammation in the body, correlating with various cancers. Dr. Chen emphasizes the link between high sugar intake and pancreatic, colorectal, and breast cancer, urging a change in this unhealthy habit. Title: Elegant female YouTuber reported missing by sister. She confirms in personal video, brain ailment. Published date: May 1, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: Internet celebrity Hyen Butter, suffering from a brain illness, is hospitalized for recuperation, resulting in a hiatus from updating her YouTube channel. She admits to suffering from bipolar disorder, experiencing delusions of persecution, even suspecting her family members of being reptilians. She was reported missing at Hong Kong airport due to her abnormal mental state. Although discharged, she still experiences memory loss and decides to temporarily move back to Hong Kong for further treatment. Title: Taiwan tops the global healthcare ranking again, Japan ranks 13th, China ranks 46th. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: Taiwan has once again clinched the top spot in the 2024 Global Healthcare System ranking by Sia World magazine, with a score of 78.72. Taiwan's excellent healthcare infrastructure, professional personnel, pharmaceutical supply, and government readiness contributed to its high score. Additionally, according to the Global Healthcare Index published by Numbeo, Taiwan has ranked first for 6 consecutive years with a score of 86, reflecting its outstanding performance in healthcare personnel skills, equipment, and regional accessibility indicators. Title: Kuomintang legislator Fu Kunqi also supports Taiwan independence. Legislator accuses 11 proposals written as my country. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: Following Kuomintang legislator Fu Kunqi's visit to China, where he requested temporary proposals to change from mainland to Taiwan, he was criticized by the Democratic Progressive Party for inconsistency. Legislator Su Tiaohui revealed that Fu Kunqi and his wife, Hsu Chenwei, had previously used my country in their proposals, questioning their stance. Su pointed out that the Kuomintang had previously insisted on my country, but has now changed its position. She emphasized the need for equal and mutually beneficial relations across the strait, criticizing China for only opening up tourism to Matsu in Fujian province. Title: 73-year-old farmer fined 10,000 yuan for cutting bamboo shoots on the MRT, media laments many sufferings in the world. Counselor comes to the rescue. Published time: May 1, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: a 73-year-old farmer surnamed Ye was fined 10,000 yuan for cutting bamboo shoots on the MRT. This incident sparked public attention. Xia Yaozhou pointed out that the elderly work hard, but laws still need to be obeyed, while Chen Yichun said she would help write an appeal for him. Mr. Yet, after harvesting bamboo shoots, took the MRT and used a knife to cut them, causing panic among passengers. MRT staff reported the incident to the police. Xia Yaozhou expressed sympathy for the elderly, but stressed the need for punishment for violations. Chen Yichun said she would assist the elderly farmer in handling the fine. Title: Alleged bamboo union leader arrested after 11 years on the run, profits millions. American Samoa landlord for 11 years. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: a 58-year-old man, who claimed to be a leader of the bamboo union gang, was arrested by the police after being on the run for 11 years due to robbery charges. The man, known as Mr. Gong, utilized partial property rights of an unfinished residential commercial building in Taipei City, occupying floors 1 to 3 and renting out dozens of apartments for profit while using the place as a hideout. After meticulous surveillance, the police arrested Mr. Gong while he was out buying breakfast. Mr. Gong lived with his girlfriend, Ms. Lan, who claimed to be the cousin of celebrity Lan Xinmei, but the police did not delve into their blood relationship. Title: Ferrari crashes on highway, owner's remarkable background exposed. Astonishing coincidence, burned Lamborghini on the same road 3 years ago. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: in the Zhonghua section of National Highway No. 1, a Ferrari 296 GTB worth NT $16.88 million crashed into a guardrail. The owner, a 32-year-old man surnamed Zhang, is the scion of one of the world's top 5 stainless steel pipe manufacturers. Zhang emerged unscathed, and 3 years ago, he had an accident where his Lamborghini caught fire on the same road section. Zhang is a supercar enthusiast, owning over 10 Ferraris and other luxury cars, boasting a formidable family background. Title: Sandy's pregnancy belly exposed after 5 months. Caught on camera while shopping, shocking recent status revealed. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: Set News. Key points: actress Sandy, Wu Shanru, married her longtime boyfriend Kai last year and gave birth to a son named Xiao Chui in March. She recently announced her second pregnancy, revealing that it's a girl, and shared photos of herself out for a walk, drawing attention to her slightly bulging belly. Sandy is nearly 5 months pregnant but still maintains a slender figure, making fans happy to see her healthy and happy. Wu Chengxian expressed his joy and promised to give Sandy a generous red envelope, saying, "I'll give her everything." News title: AI, non-red supply chain demand explodes, TSMC's Huang Chongren sees opportunity. Published time, 2024/05/02. Source: Economic Daily News. Key points: TSMC's chairman Huang Chongren stated at the inauguration ceremony of the first phase of its new facility in Tainan, Taiwan, that with the explosive opportunities in AI applications and the increasing demand for non-red supply chains, the future prospects for the semiconductor industry will be even greater. The new facility covers an area of over 110,000 square meters, with the first phase plant equipped with a 28,000 square meter clean room, and is expected to house multiple wafer production lines to expand capacity. Chairman Huang emphasized Taiwan's competitiveness in the semiconductor supply chain and expressed expectations for TSMC to continue driving operational growth upwards. News title: Consensus on Mediatek post-investor conference, ratings, target prices in sync. Published time, 2024/05/02. Source: Economic Daily News. Key points: following the Mediatek investor conference, both domestic and foreign institutional investors have issued buy, outperform market, and neutral ratings. The highest target price from foreign investors reached 1,400 yuan, while domestic investors set it at 1,240 yuan. CEO Cai Leasing stated that the company expects a 14% to 16% revenue growth in 2024, with the target gross profit margin of 47%. 11 institutions issued buy ratings, with Bank of America setting the highest target price at 1,400 yuan, while 3 institutions issued outperform market ratings, and 3 others remained neutral. 2 institutions recommended increasing holdings or buying on DIPs. Bank of America believes that despite concerns about China's weak smartphone market, the recent downturn has already been reflected in April's stock prices, thus recommending investors to take advantage of the low prices. Institutional investors are optimistic about the future growth potential of MediaTek's flagship SoC products in both the short and long term, particularly optimistic about its growth in the Chinese market. News title: New Bond King Gundlach, only expect 1 rate cut this year. Published time, 2024/05/02. Source: Economic Daily News. Key points: Jeffrey Gundlach, founder of Daoblalin Capital, dubbed the new Bond King, believes that the Federal Reserve may only cut interest rates once in 2024. He stated in an interview with CNBC on May 1 that Fed Chairman Powell hopes inflation will fall without raising rates. He pointed out that Powell has almost ruled out the possibility of further rate hikes and expressed skepticism about the possibility of the United States entering a recession this year, citing stable employment reports. Gundlach added that the lack of progress on inflation makes it unlikely for more than 1 rate cut this year. News title: Construction stocks retreat for a day, surge again, Far Eastern Group, Yulon Motor hit daily limit up. Published time, 2024/05/02. Source, Economic Daily News. Key points, after a brief retreat on Tuesday, construction stocks surged again on the 2nd, reaching a new high of 625.25 points. Several construction stocks hit the daily limit up. Benefiting from rising house prices, new youth housing loans, and urban renewal of old houses, construction stocks continued to rise. Far Eastern Group and Yulon Motor announced multiple new construction projects, expecting substantial revenue growth, fueling market enthusiasm. Far Eastern Group opened significantly higher today, reaching the daily limit up, and announced plans for multiple new construction projects. Yulon Motor also surged due to expectations of revenue recognition from multiple projects, making them the standout performers of the day in the construction sector. Title, footage revealed. Taiwanese baseball player hit in head by foreign pitcher, Wu Mingheng sent to hospital. Release date, May 2, 2024. Source, Formosa News. Key points. The CPBL game between the Rakuten Monkeys and the Uni-President 7-Eleven Lions saw the Rakuten player, Wu Mingheng, struck in the head by a pitch from foreign pitcher Hector Perez, despite the Rakuten Eagles losing 6-17. Wu was immediately sent to the hospital for observation. The Rakuten Eagles stated that Wu remained conscious, awaiting further medical reports. Perez's errant pitch left Wu lying on the ground, causing concern among spectators. Despite a strong performance by player Tseng Ziyu with 4 hits and Wu contributing 3 hits, the Eagles still suffered defeat. Pitcher Chang Chengyan maintained a steady performance, conceding only 6 runs, with 1 being earned. The team stated they would await further health updates on Wu Mingheng. Title, heartwarming gesture. Japanese Iashi Cola launches Hualien Makeo Cola, donates all proceeds to Taiwan disaster relief. Release date, May 2, 2024. Source, Formosa News. Key points. Following the devastating 7.2 magnitude earthquake and subsequent aftershocks in Hualien last month, which prompted swift fundraising efforts by the government totaling NT $1.5 billion as of April 30, Japanese artisanal cola maker Iashi Cola introduced Hualien Makeo Cola made with Makeo spices, with all proceeds going to Hualien disaster relief. Priced at approximately NT $7.30 per can, pre-orders were accepted until tonight with delivery scheduled for May. The flavor profile includes spiciness, bitterness, and lemongrass aroma, symbolizing the strong Taiwan-Japan friendship. Title, strong advocacy for Taiwan's participation in WA, Blinken voices support, stating the world can benefit from Taiwan's experience. Release date, May 2, 2024. Source, Formosa News. Key points. The World Health Assembly, WA, is set to pass the pandemic accord, but Taiwan has yet to receive an invitation. U.S. Secretary of State Blinken strongly encourages the WHO to allow Taiwan to participate in the WA as an observer, citing the world's potential benefit from Taiwan's expertise. The WA's theme Health Above All, Health for All will be held in Geneva, Switzerland. Minister of Health and Welfare Shi Chuiyuan stated that Taiwan has not received an invitation yet but anticipates it may start on May 27, with the new minister leading the delegation. Designate Minister of Health and Welfare Chu Taiyuan mentioned that the World Medical Association has urged Taiwan's observer status, emphasizing Taiwan's exemplary role in public health. Title, Taiwan tops Ferrari density worldwide. Xie Jinhe reveals 2 key reasons, riding the wealth wave is like being the cream of the crop. Release date, May 2, 2024. Source, Formosa News. Key points. With the ongoing buzz around TSMC and the expansion in Kumamoto, driving the Taipei stock market to exceed 20,000 points, and ETFs becoming popular among small investors, particularly ETF 00940, which raised NT $175.2 billion before listing, setting a domestic record. Chairman of Wealth magazine Xie Jinhe pointed out that the total size of Taiwan stock ETFs has exceeded NT $2 trillion, with an increase of NT $550 billion just in the first 4 months of this year. Xie highlighted the alarming wealth gap in Taiwan, with the richest 20% of families having assets 66.9 times greater than the poorest 20%, which is severe even on a global scale. Xie believes Taiwan is currently experiencing a second wave of wealth redistribution, the first being due to Taiwanese investment in China, and the second being driven by the semiconductor industry. He refers to those who can seize these opportunities as the cream of the crop. Title, selling house to pay gambling debts, father commits suicide, 6 months later, son mimics father's suicide in Bali. Family refuses to claim. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, United Daily News. Key points, a man surnamed Li, addicted to gambling, resorted to violence against his parents when they refused to give him money to pay off debts, ultimately leading his father to commit suicide. Following his father's footsteps, Li also ended his life in a similar manner in another park. However, upon learning the news, the family refused to claim his body, indicating their dissatisfaction and resentment towards Lee. Title: Never married. 86-year-old Hong Kong actress, familiar face in Stephen Chow films, reportedly resides in nursing home, appears emaciated. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Key points: 86-year-old Hong Kong actress Mo Lin reportedly resides in a nursing home due to poor health, having previously stayed in an intensive care unit relying on a ventilator. Diagnosed with labyrinthitis and pulmonary fibrosis in 2020, her condition was life-threatening but later improved. She now resides in a nursing home, where she enjoys activities like cycling, listening to Cantonese opera, and browsing the internet to pass the time. Title: Hidden Gem. Darwin Airport offers free exclusive facilities, passengers applaud its utility, never knew before. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Key points: apart from the VIP lounge for departing passengers, Darwin Airport also provides free shower facilities for arriving passengers, a feature relatively unknown to many. A blogger shared that these facilities, located near the baggage claim area, offer shampoo and shower gel, and passengers can enjoy a hot shower by bringing their own towels. The spacious and accessible design makes it particularly useful for long-haul travelers, garnering praise from many netizens. Darwin Airport's official website confirms the availability of shower rooms for both men and women, equipped with hot and cold water services and comfortable spaces. Title: Revealing daughter's non-paternity due to girlfriend's infidelity, cuckolded man uses this tactic for revenge 23 years later. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Key points: a male netizen, angered by his girlfriend's infidelity 23 years ago, sought revenge by engaging in a relationship with her adult daughter and taking intimate photos, which were then sent to the ex-girlfriend by the daughter. Initially excited about his girlfriend's pregnancy, the man later discovered the child was not his and decided to end the relationship and leave his hometown. Upon returning years later, he encountered his ex-girlfriend and daughter at a school reunion, sparking a relationship with the daughter as revenge for her past infidelity. Title: Exposing Tsai Ing-wen's military family background, Feng Shiquan, the most caring president for the military. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: Business Today magazine. Highlights: after the Democratic Progressive Party returned to power, Feng Shiquan embarked on his second military career, serving as Minister of National Defense, Chairman of the National Defense Research Institute, and Commissioner of the Veterans Affairs Council. He observed Tsai Ing-wen's concern for national defense and recalled her sincerity and care during military inspections. Together, they promoted reforms in pensions, military affairs, reserves, and the Xing'an project to improve living conditions for military personnel. Faced with challenges like the Seung-Feng 3 missile misfire incident, Tsai demonstrated composure and emphasized defense autonomy, refusing to compromise with foreign arms dealers. Feng stressed that loyalty is not just verbal commitment but also entails advocating for the best equipment and values for the country. Title: Fed rescues bond market, announces slower tapering, denies rate hike. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: Business Today magazine. Highlights: the May FOMC meeting announced a slowdown in tapering, reducing monthly purchases of U.S. Treasuries to $250 billion and mortgage-backed securities to $350 billion, down from the previous $950 billion to a total of $600 billion per month, with no consideration of rate hikes. Powell stated during the press conference that the slowing pace of inflation has not triggered conditions for rate hikes, requiring more time to observe economic data. Title: Vacation Tragedy. Besides pressure and risks, what's left for public preschool educators? Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: Business Today magazine. Highlights: the National Preschool Education Industry Union pointed out that the special leave entitlements of public preschool educators are severely disregarded, with nearly 15% being forced to pay for substitute teachers to take leave, and 60% failing to exchange unused special leave for salary as required by law. Some institutions restrict educators from taking leave and even consider it as a basis for assessment, trapping educators in a dilemma of being unable to take leave or receive salary. The government should enhance understanding of labor rights among supervisors and establish a sound complaint mechanism to safeguard educators' leave entitlements. Title: Entrepreneurship without money. Don't let no money limit your imagination. Published date: April 30, 2024. Source: Business Today magazine. Highlights: entrepreneurs often encounter the dilemma of no money, no people, or wrong ideas, but even without money, they can start with less resource-intensive projects. Investors prefer to invest in validated ideas, so it's advisable to use personal funds in the initial stages. B2B projects require relatively less funding and can establish initial products, gain user validation, and consider fundraising afterward. Additionally, building investor relationships should commence early in the entrepreneurial journey through participation in events, competitions, and attracting angel investors. Title: Continuous earthquakes, witnesses of falling rocks on Ninjayo Cross Mountain Road to Tianqi. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Highlights: continuous earthquakes and aftershocks in Hualien, coupled with days of rain, have caused ongoing landslides on Section 6K and 10K of the western part of the Ninjayo Cross Mountain Road in Renai Township, Nantou. Management personnel captured the dangerous scene of rocks continuously falling at the collapsed site of 10K. Dr. Wang Shihao stated that mountain climbing will be temporarily suspended to ensure safety. Additionally, the Snow Mountain National Park Stella Forest Road, East Section 5.2K, experienced another landslide. Workers manually moved rocks to restore passage. Rain and rockfall risks persist in the mountainous area, leading to a ban on vehicle entry by the Snow and Ice Management Office. Management agencies urge a temporary halt to mountain climbing, emphasizing the priority of preserving lives. Title: Bird pecking ignites electric pole, shocking road users. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Highlights: in the southern region, a large fireball erupted from an electric pole in Linluo on the 30th, startling residents. Taiwan Power Company attributed the incident to a bird pecking at the lightning arrestor lead wire, causing a short circuit and explosion, resulting in a brief 6-second power outage for 408 households. Motorcyclists passing by witnessed large fireballs overhead, but fortunately, no injuries occurred. Taiwan Power promptly restored power supply. The accident was caused by birds touching the lightning arrestor lead wire. Title: KMT proposes safeguarding NHI point value at $1, Shuirui Yuan, approval may raise NHI premiums. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Highlights: the Legislative Yuan reviewed the amendment draft of the National Health Insurance Act, proposing to safeguard the NHI point value between $0.95 and $1. However, Minister of Health and Welfare Shuirui Yuan stated that resources cannot support this, warning that if the NHI point value is adjusted to $1, funds exceeding $1 trillion will be required. Legislators suggested increasing the minister's salary to solve the problem, but Shuirui Yuan deemed it impossible. The Consumer Foundation expressed concerns that the burden may be shifted to the public, impacting them more than adjusting electricity prices. The medical community urged the government to review expenditures, but Shuirui Yuan emphasized the necessity of procedural public budgeting. The NHI system is once again trapped by the point value issue, affecting the general public. Title: Attention! Second phase of university entrance examination begins, uploading of application materials now open. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Highlights: a total of 78,187 people applied for university entrance examinations, with 63,449 passing the screening, resulting in an 81.15% pass rate. The second phase of the review and upload system is now open, requiring candidates to upload materials to the selection committee before the deadline set by the school department. The review materials are for testing purposes only and will not be included in official records. The Ministry of Health and Welfare stated that resources cannot support a $1 NHI point value, and the Consumer Foundation is concerned about shifting the burden to the public. Candidates should complete the upload operation in the official system according to the regulations of the school department to avoid affecting their rights and interests. Graduating high school seniors can view and select learning process data, while those who graduated after the 110th academic year must select learning process data from the 1st to 6th semester. Some graduating students have limited submission methods, providing only the learning process files for the first 4 semesters. Graduates before the 109th academic year need to upload PDF files themselves. Title: May Sky Phenomena Super Exciting. Aquarius meteor shower peaks on 6th. Watch live from Taipei City Astronomical Museum. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Highlights: this year's Aquarius Eta meteor shower will peak in the early hours of May 6, with approximately 50 meteors visible per hour. The Taipei City Astronomical Museum will provide live online streaming. Additionally, the May sky phenomena are densely connected and worth noting. The Central Weather Bureau stated that the meteor shower will rise from the east at 1:30 a.m. and last until May 10, with May 6 being the peak, with the ZHR value generally exceeding 30. May 6 is the 28th day of the third lunar month, and nighttime observation will not be affected by moonlight. Additionally, Saturn conjunction with the moon can be observed on May 4. A rare occurrence of moon occultation of Mars will occur from 10:38 a.m. to 11:57 a.m. on May 5, and the second Mercury greatest elongation of the year will occur on the 10th. Before sunrise, Mercury, with an apparent magnitude of 0.4, can be easily found near the eastern horizon. However, due to latitude and seasonality, the 13th is the day when Mercury reaches its highest altitude at sunrise, reaching approximately 15 degrees. Title: U.S. Visiting Delegation Chair's speech interrupted by technical issue, Han Kuo-yu steps in to resolve. Publication date: May 2, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: during a meeting with the American Democratic State Chairs Association, Han Kuo-yu expressed gratitude for U.S. support for Taiwan and promptly offered his microphone when the delegation chair encountered technical issues. Schumer, the chair, praised Taiwan's democracy, economic innovation, diverse culture, and passionate people, expressing anticipation for future dialogue and collaboration. Title: Wang Hengwei exposes major safety oversight at high-speed rail, workers nearly electrocuted. Publication date: May 2, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: KMT legislator Wang revealed a safety incident at the high-speed rail's Wuri Depot, where 6 workers narrowly avoided 325,000 volt electric shocks due to improper maintenance. Internal whistleblowers disclosed a cover-up and instructed silence, prompting questions about the company's safety culture and oversight. Title: Myth debunked, eating meat doesn't attract mosquitoes, expert reveals 3 vulnerable groups. Publication date: May 2, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: nutritionist clarifies misconception about meat attracting mosquitoes, citing factors like body temperature, odor, and clothing color as primary attractants. Methods to deter mosquitoes include repellents, cleanliness, and avoiding spicy foods and alcohol for those susceptible to bites. Title: Should paper lunch boxes be recycled? Expert explains correct recycling methods. Publication date: May 2, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: Environmental Ministry urges proper recycling of paper lunch boxes after cleaning, as they can be reused in production. Misconceptions about recycling addressed, emphasizing separate disposal from waste paper. Paper products coated with polyethylene or wax are recyclable, contributing to circular economy principles. News title: Unable to wait for extra flights. Over 1,000 stranded at Kinmen Airport, shout I want to go home. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: EBC News. Key points: Kinmen was affected by heavy fog and rain starting from the 30th, halting sea and air traffic and cancelling 16 flights, affecting over 1,300 passengers. Some passengers have been stranded at the airport for 2 days, urgently wanting to return home, continuously protesting and demanding airlines to add extra flights. The Civil Aeronautics Administration is coordinating with operators for evacuation, but airlines require government coordination. Passengers are dissatisfied with the lack of confirmed information from airlines, unable to leave the scene. The Civil Aeronautics Administration responded that they have coordinated to add extra flights and urged passengers to arrange their travel plans properly. News title: Sudden death of Sunlit boy, family tearfully signs organ donation. Farewell photos are heart-wrenching. Published time: May 1, 2024. Source: EBC News. Key points: a 22-year-old graduate student from National Chengchi University fell into a coma after being injured in volleyball, and the family chose to donate his organs. Recipients include a 70-year-old grandmother, a young mother, and an uncle. The grandmother recited Buddhist scriptures for the donor 3 days after surgery, and one of the kidney recipients was able to return to work. The fan page thanked the donor and the family for their great love and sacrifice. News title: Super discounted air tickets are here. Tiger Air Taiwan offers deals starting from $999, limited time offer today and tomorrow. Published time: May 2, 2024. Source: EBC News. Key points: Tiger Air Taiwan launches payday discounted air tickets for flights to Japan, Korea, Vietnam, Macau, and Thailand, starting from $999 NT for one-way tickets excluding taxes. Routes include Taipei to Narita, Haneda, Kansai, Fukuoka, Nagoya, Naha, Sendai, Ibaraki, Okayama, Nuchitos, Hanamaki, Hakodate, Niigata, Saga, Komatsu, Akita, Kochi, and Fukushima. Korean flights start from $1999 NT, Vietnam, Macau, and Thailand flights start from $1,799 NT, $999 NT, and $3,299 NT respectively. Ticket sales are from 10 o'clock on the 2nd until 23:59 on the 3rd, and the travel period is from August 1 to October 26. Title: Tax bill hits $3.35 million. 10-year engineer, thanks seafood shop for care. Publication date: May 2, 2024. Source: Eat a Day News Cloud. Summary: as income tax filing began, many were hit with mixed emotions. An engineer shared his journey from tax exemption to now owing hundreds of millions, referring to Realtek Semiconductor as the seafood shop. He pointed out that this year's tax bill, which could buy a car in the past, has reached a peak, lamenting, paying taxes hurts. The post sparked discussion, with many sharing their tax situations, reflecting different social strata. Title: Siblings reunite after 30 years. Sisters search for brother ends at nearby township office. Publication date, May 2, 2024. Source, Day News Cloud. Summary, a 30-year-old woman from Kaohsiung reunites with her brother after nearly 10 years of separation. With the help of the Zushan Township Household Registration Office, she finally finds her 38-year-old brother. Adopted into the Lin family since childhood, she only learned about her origins at 20 and began her quest for family. Despite seeking assistance from the Kaohsiung Household Registration Office, she had no success. Through police connections, the Zushan Township Household Registration Office successfully locates her brother, leading to a joyful reunion despite some awkwardness. The brother expresses concern for her whereabouts and they exchange contact information, with the sister planning to seek out their birth mother again. Title, Road Rage, Hsinchu Rage driver attacks bus driver with machete, alert driver escapes unhurt. Publication date, May 2, 2024. Source, Day News Cloud. Summary, a driver in Hsinchu, frustrated by a slow-moving bus, unable to overtake, exits his vehicle and attacks the bus driver's seat with a machete. The alert bus driver retreats his hand in time to avoid injury. After investigation, the police will charge the suspect with intimidation, obstructing public passage, and vandalism. Counselor Chu Jianming explains that due to frequent stops and traffic, the bus's speed was slow, urging drivers to remain patient and prevent similar incidents. Title, Tax Shock, owes $20,000. He laments not even $1 million salary, netizens, tax is already low. Publication date, May 2, 2024. Source, Day News Cloud. Summary, May 1 marks the start of income tax filing, with many quickly completing the process. However, a netizen found himself owing over $20,000 in taxes despite an annual salary of less than $1 million, feeling shocked and dissatisfied, questioning if the income tax system is flawed. In discussions, some argue that Taiwan's income tax is already low, while others share their tax experiences, urging research into reducing tax burdens. Some netizens humorously share their tax situations, reflecting different perspectives and emotions. Title, Sadistic father forces 6-year-old son into high-intensity training on treadmill, resulting in fatal injuries. Publication date, May 2, 2024. Source, Day News Cloud. Summary, 31-year-old Christopher Gregor from New Jersey is accused of abusing and killing his 6-year-old son, Corey Micholo. Police investigation reveals that Gregor forced his son to undergo high-intensity training on a treadmill at a gym due to considering him too fat, even when the child repeatedly collapsed from exhaustion. Corey Micholo died in April 2021 from multiple injuries, and the medical examiner ruled it as a homicide due to prolonged abuse. Gregor faces a first-degree murder charge and is currently incarcerated pending trial. News headline, Did Chen Yaoxiang conduct secret room negotiations with the Democratic Progressive Party group before preparing for an inquiry? The Kuomintang group criticized, NCC's independence is gone. Release time, May 2, 2024. Data reference, Zhongtian News. News highlights, the joint meeting of the Legislative Yuan's Judiciary, Legal Affairs and Transportation Committee reviewed the draft amendment to the National Communications and Communications Commission Organic Law, but NCC Chairman Chen Yaoxiang consulted privately with the Democratic Progressive Party before consulting, triggering condemnation from the Kuomintang, accusing the NCC of losing its independence and failing to do so. Respect Congress. When Chen Yaoxiang was questioned, the legislators were dissatisfied. The meeting finally condemned Chen and transferred him to the supervisory yuan. The Kuomintang accused the NCC of becoming a vassal of the DPP, criticized Chen Yaoxiang for communicating with the DPP to undermine the agency's independence, and accused NCC Chief Secretary Huang Wen's of disrespecting Congress by leaving privately during the meeting. The Kuomintang stressed that it would condemn the NCC officials' misconduct in the strongest possible terms. News headline, Who will help press the voting machine? Wu Binggrui actually told reporters, "Don't block my way." Release time, May 2, 2024. Data reference, Zhongtian News. News highlights, during the vote on the frozen increase in electricity prices, Yang Yao was suspected of helping Wu Binggrui press the voting machine, causing controversy. Ya Yunzi, a KMT legislator, held a press conference and pointed out that the video showed that Yang Yao may have voted for Wu Binggrui and asked for clarification. When asked by the media, Wu Binggrui responded in a bad manner, claiming that he was unaware and blocking the road with his hands. The Blue Committee questioned whether it was a forged document, requested an investigation, and proposed improving the voting mechanism to prevent proxy voting. News headline, Cindy caught Zhu Xianyang cheating on her while she was abroad and confessed her current mood. Spend hundreds of thousands to buy bags. Release time, May 2, 2024. Data reference, Day Starlight Cloud. News highlights, actor Zhu Xianyang was revealed by a weekly magazine to have a passionate kiss with Wu Zhouyuan in the park, which caused many people to feel distressed for Cindy, who was in South Korea at the time. Zhu Xianyang and Wu Zhouyuan have not appeared for a month, while Cindy has been updating normally on Instagram, but admitted that she was in a bad mood when she released a new movie on May 1st. She shared her shopping experience in South Korea, saying that she bought a Dior bag worth 130,000 yuan when she was in a bad mood. Although she regretted it, she felt that she could spend as much as she wanted. News headline, Jian Weihuan admits she has not received an invitation to All Stars 5. I choked Guo Hongji, I got him to take it away. I couldn't bear to say it all. Release time, May 2, 2024. Data reference, Eat a Day Starlight Cloud. News highlights, artists Zhang Hongzhi and Jian Weihuan attended the press conference of Beautiful Mukang Clinic and recalled their time in All-Star Games. Regarding the progress of the 5th season, they both said that they have not received invitations yet. The two gained a lot from participating in the show together, and they met die-hard fans on the road who gave them warmth, but they still have no answer as to whether there will be a 5th season. Jian Weihuan praised Zhang Hongzhi for his obvious growth, but there was still pressure. Zhang Hongzhi looked forward to participating in the competition again. Although they joked verbally, they still had a tacit understanding and were all smiling. Title, Why does a bank that doesn't even issue credit cards attract major financial groups to courtship? Insights into the Jingcheng Bank's success. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points. Jingcheng Bank relies primarily on corporate finance and investments, successfully generating high profits with earnings per share higher than 14 major financial groups. Chairman Dai Chunzi is renowned for his business philosophy of daring to lose and earning more, focusing on corporate finance rather than pursuing excessive deposits or consumer finance. Leveraging Jingcheng's background in construction, the bank focuses on real estate financing, maintaining a higher interest margin on deposits and loans compared to industry averages. The announcement of Jingcheng Bank's sale has sparked competition among large financial groups, demonstrating its value and attractiveness. Title, Predicting the Stock Market Turnaround with 38 Years of Experience, How Did He Accurately Forecast the Bubble Amidst Taiwan's Bull Market in March? Insights into Post-520 Market Trends. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points. Investment expert Dong Zhongxiang suggests that when observing signs of a stock market bubble, technical indicators like RSI and KD exceeding 90 indicate overheating, typically followed by a 5% to 10% correction within 3 months. He notes that Taiwan's stock market showed bubble signals as early as March 7, with potential for a correction of up to 10%. Global tech stocks, including Apple and Tesla, exhibit signs of divergence. Investors should remain cautious amidst post-520 market trends, closely monitoring industries under market pressure, such as Huacheng stock dynamics. Post-520 factors like shareholder meetings and mandatory short-selling buybacks require careful consideration. Title, Promotion of Tourism in Hualien and Taitung, Accommodation subsidies of up to NT $1,000 per room, group tours up to NT $20,000, effective from July. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points. To revitalize tourism in Hualien, the Ministry of Transportation announces subsidies for independent travelers, providing NT $1,000 per room for stays from Monday to Thursday and NT $500 for Friday to Sunday. Group tours can receive up to NT $20,000 in Hualien and NT $15,000 in Taitung. The revitalization plan is set to begin on July 1, lasting for 3 months, with a budget of over NT $1.3 billion. Additionally, the Ministry of Transportation has initiated various reconstruction projects, including road reconstruction and upgrading disaster prevention facilities, aiming to enhance tourism infrastructure. Title, Amazing Discovery. New species found on Yangmingshan can adsorb heavy metals. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points. Assistant Professor Fu Hanyi from the Department of Biological Sciences at National Sun Yat-sen University discovered a new species, Yangmingshan hot spring red algae, on Yangmingshan. Genome sequencing confirmed it as a new genus and species. This red algae possesses characteristics such as adsorption of heavy metals, thermophily, acidophilia, and a unique regulation mechanism for photosynthesis, making it promising for applications in biotechnology and biomimetic technology, particularly in carbon sequestration and wastewater treatment. This discovery is expected to promote further research development, bringing new opportunities to the field of biological sciences. Title, Mixed Fortunes of Declining Birth Rates, 363 new students clamoring for admission to Star Elementary School in Taichung, while neighboring school only enrolls 59. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Yahoo News. Key points. Taichung City Councillor Chen Yurong urges the city government to address the issue of declining birth rates and uneven distribution of students among schools. Using examples like Likhuo Elementary School and Jianxing Elementary School in the North District, where Likeo enrolls as many as 363 new students while Jianxing only has 59, concerns arise regarding the potential for a vicious cycle. The Education Bureau has adjusted the teacher-student ratio at schools and is considering reducing class sizes. Plans for establishing new schools and adjusting school districts are also in place to assist schools in developing their characteristics and addressing equipment issues. Title: Millionaire YouTuber's collaboration with Born sparks backlash. Ku's dream swiftly sets video to private mode to quell uproar. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points. French YouTuber Ku's dream faced backlash after inviting talk show actor Born for an interview, prompting some netizens to express dissatisfaction and resulting in the video being set to private mode on YouTube Shorts. Some comments in the section expressed withdrawal of support despite enjoying the content, while others defended against the exclusionary sentiments. Ku's dream had previously tagged Born's comment under the video, which is now unavailable on YouTube but remains accessible on other platforms. Headline: France plans to impose ecological tax on fast fashion. Subsidy of €5 per item supports sustainable fashion, to be implemented by 2025. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points. The French Parliament is considering legislation to prohibit the promotion of extremely low-priced textiles by fast fashion and impose a ecological footprint surcharge of €5 per item on such clothing. The bill is expected to take effect in 2025, aiming to curb fast fashion practices in response to their environmental impact. The French government will introduce a new clothing environmental rating system to encourage consumers to purchase sustainable apparel through labeling, with plans for mandatory implementation starting from 2025. However, some lawmakers argue that this bill may severely impact the fashion industry, pointing out insufficient consideration of comprehensive factors, sparking controversy. Headline: Letter to Prospective Minister of Environmental Protection, Peng Kaiming. Guo Wangping, hope Taiwan aligns with EU to initiate anti-drift green regulations. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points. Guo Wangping, chairman of Allride, expresses expectations for the prospective Minister of Environmental Protection, Peng Kaiming, to lead Taiwan into a new era of energy conservation and carbon reduction. Guo emphasizes that government policies are crucial drivers for corporate carbon reduction and proposes suggestions, such as requiring products on shelves to use recycled materials and incorporating a natural eco-label. He hopes that Peng, the prospective Minister of Environmental Protection, can lead Taiwan to follow international sustainability trends and work together to achieve environmental protection goals. Headline: Greenhouse gas inspectors value soars. 3 essential abilities examined at once. Published date: April 23, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points. With increasing global demand for greenhouse gas inventory, greenhouse gas inspectors have become a hot profession. Their work includes ISO standard compliance, customer education, and data auditing. Core competencies required include analytical skills, communication skills, and learning abilities. The career advancement path is straightforward but with decent salaries and plenty of job opportunities. However, attention should be paid to organizational culture and conflicts of interest. Headline: Tsai Lai reveals 8-year report card on energy transition, environmental groups counter with 90 recommendations. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points. President Tsai Ing-wen meets with environmental groups to discuss energy transition and sustainable development. The government actively promotes energy transition, with significant increases in photovoltaic and wind power installed capacity, and a 110% increase in renewable energy electricity generation. Legislative amendments include the Mining Act, Marine Pollution Prevention Act, and the establishment of a carbon rights exchange. Environmental groups propose 90 recommendations, urging expedited carbon pricing. The carbon pricing review is postponed until May, with environmental groups calling for accelerated implementation to alleviate carbon anxiety. Plastic restrictions expand to include markets and breakfast shops, and garbage bag fees will also be expanded. Taiwan Cement reduces carbon emissions by using electric tow trucks, while Kaohsiung builds its first sewage power plant, producing 1.22 million kilowatt-hour of green electricity annually. Title: From selling oil paintings to barbecue grills, how did he succeed in cross-border entrepreneurship? Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Date: May 2, 2024. Key points. Mr. Hong Wen-chao, chairman of the Guangzhou Group, started his career in the oil painting trade and has now become a global leader in household heating products, with a market share of up to 60% in the United States. Known for his business acumen, Hong transitioned from a trader to a manufacturer, insisting on high quality and patented technology, successfully tapping into the barbecue grill and water heater market. Accumulating experience and specialized skills in addressing consumer pain points have been key to his success. Title: Popularity of technological universities soars. Increase in high school applicants compared to last year, reasons revealed by NTUST and NCTU. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Date, May 2, 2024. Key points. In recent years, there has been a surge in high school students choosing to attend technological universities, with the number of applicants for 4-year programs at NTUST and NCTU on the rise. The principal of Jingmei Girls High School pointed out that students are attracted to the practical aspects of education or perceive technological universities as offering better employment prospects. Technological universities provide education that emphasizes both theory and practice and offer advantages in cross-registration with other universities. NCTU stated that there has been a significant increase in the number of students applying for bachelor's programs in mechanical and electrical engineering and molecular science and engineering. The university's curriculum has shifted towards human-machine collaboration, attracting students from regular high schools. However, education experts caution that technological universities should provide bridging courses for regular high school students to avoid deviating from their role in cultivating technical talents. Title: How is AI transforming the media industry? Frontline journalists, used to enhance efficiency and repackage products. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Date, May 2, 2024. Key points. The rise of generative AI tools has sparked heated discussions in the Taiwanese media industry. Media professionals and AI experts discuss the impact of AI on the news industry, emphasizing that AI is a tool that should not replace journalists but empower them. AI contributes to improving media efficiency. For example, the speech-to-text service Good Tape can save reporters time. Media should use AI to supplement manpower shortages, such as automatically filtering video content or generating summaries. Furthermore, AI can also be used to repackage existing assets, increasing investment returns, which is particularly important for financially constrained media. Title: I Met the Robot Butler. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Date, April 30, 2024. Key points. The rapid development of smart technology in the 21st century has brought unprecedented impacts and inspirations to humanity. The global tourism industry has been forced to change its operational strategies after the pandemic, shifting from traditional services to intelligent and unmanned systems. For example, the Japanese hot spring inn industry has adopted intelligent butlers to replace human services, applying smart technology from ordering meals to room services. While this technological advancement has improved efficiency, it also prompts reflections on the future integration of humans and technology. Title: Twice Neian's new look exposed. Resembles 7-Eleven shopping bag, netizens, hilarious. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Apple Daily. Key points. Korean girl group Twice has maintained high popularity since their debut, with 17 music videos surpassing 1 billion views and their sweet style deeply loved. Recently, Twice's Japanese official account unveiled new album concept photos, where member Neian's new look was likened to a 7-Eleven shopping bag, sparking discussions. Netizens jokingly dubbed Neian's style 7-Eleven fashion leading internationally. Despite the teasing, many still find her beautiful, igniting fan discussions and laughter. Title: Wang Xiaofei appears in prosecution office, shares thoughts. Holds no grudge against Cecilia Chung, always ready to embrace children. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Apple Daily. Key points. Cecilia Chung sued ex-husband Wang Xiaofei for unpaid child support and alleged damage to debt rights. The prosecution office sent the entire case back for further investigation and summoned Wang Xiaofei today. Wang Xiaofei, when interviewed, expressed regret for the litigation's resource consumption and the inconvenience caused by time. However, he holds no resentment towards Cecilia Chung, emphasizing her role as the children's mother. He also mentioned that although there's no current contact with Cecilia, as a father, he's always open to his children seeking him out and is willing to provide support. Title: Hotel showerhead found with fecal matter, guest already used water to brush teeth, operator, foreign object not necessarily our issue. Published date, May 2, 2024. Source, Apple Daily. Key points. A woman named Zhou from China, staying at a hotel in Guiyang, Guizhou, discovered suspected fecal matter on the bathroom shower head, with her daughter already using the water to brush her teeth. The hotel operator stated it may not necessarily be the hotel's problem, citing that cleaning staff rinse the shower head thoroughly during each room cleaning. Zhou demanded the operator cover her daughter's examination fees and compensation, but the operator has yet to respond. Title: Zhang Hengzhi single for 3 years. Asked about partner preferences, reaction changed upon hearing plays table tennis, Japanese. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points. Basketball star Qian Weiwan and table tennis ace Zhang Hengzhi reunite, attending a medical beauty event together. Zhang, single for nearly 3 years, faces questions about his love life every time he appears publicly. This time, his mention of partner preferences sparked laughter. Although divorced for some time, Jianwei Wan praises Zhang Hengzhe, giving him a score of 90, describing him as selective. Zhang emphasizes that personality matters more than preferences, not denying rumored screen partners but admitting potential difficulty accepting them privately. Jianwei Wan admires Jiang's graceful response, expressing hopes for similar calmness in the future. Zhang is moved by Jianwei Wan's companionship and support, believing that companionship is the most sincere confession. Title: Riot. Exposing the bedroom of the most beautiful junior high student, spending 4 million monthly, crying due to homesickness. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: Genblo's Blue Bear, champion group of future girls, resides in a luxurious duplex apartment in Seoul's Gangnam district as a dormitory, spending 2 million monthly. They centralize the management of members' schedules and living norms, with weekly assigned cleaning duties. Members live in separate rooms. Ian loves cleanliness, while Cai Zhen loves to press lines. Expected to debut in July, they undergo dance training under the guidance of renowned teacher Choi Young-jun, experiencing increased training intensity, full of challenges but bringing growth and satisfaction to members. Despite worries about old injuries affecting her performance, Captain XXIN immerses herself completely on stage, earning praise from the teacher. She expresses enjoyment despite the pressure, feeling deeply engaged when dancing. Title: Kong Jiang remarried 3 times, reveals barefaced departure. Married for 20 years without seeing 14-year younger wife's natural look. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: Kong Jiang shares marriage experiences on Single or Not, disclosing 3 marriages. The first failed due to immaturity and neglecting family. The second collapsed during the child's rebellious phase, unable to balance family and work. His third wife shares a sweet relationship, childless after 20 years but supporting Kong Jiang's 3 children. Kong Jiang admits to never seeing his wife's bare face, revealing her focus on inner qualities, reading 7 books monthly, leaving her true appearance a mystery. Title: Hurts More Than My Own Flesh. Actress's 6-month-old son falls from high chair, heartbroken and unable to work. Published time, May 2, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: Actress Lin Chiyu often shares family life on social media. Yesterday, she revealed her son falling from a high chair, leaving her heartbroken, feeling deeply upset and wanting to cry but understanding that anger is futile. Lin Chiyu describes her children as her heart and soul, caring for them diligently every day, especially her youngest son, Ao. Despite being almost an angel baby, she struggles with sleeplessness, worrying about every little movement. This accident affects her emotionally, temporarily preventing her from working, with netizens leaving comforting messages of concern and support. Title: Alleged cousin occupies residential property. Lan Xinmei speaks out, unable to tolerate. Published time May 2, 2024. Source TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points Taipei City Police received reports alleging a couple's involvement in the forced occupation of a residential property, with the female identified as veteran actress Lan Xinmei's cousin. Lan Xinmei clarified afterward that she doesn't have a cousin, urging everyone not to be deceived. Initially, police received intelligence suggesting that a male surnamed Gong was suspected of robbery and was on the run, possibly hiding in a residential property in Taipei's Zhongshan district. Subsequently, a member of the public revealed that Gong's girlfriend, surnamed Lan, was also implicated in the forced occupation of the property. Due to the shared surname, misunderstandings arose, with Lan being mistaken for Lan Xinmei's relative. Title: Trouble during Soda Green's filming in Japan. Xinyi attacked in deep mountains, hospitalized with swollen injuries. Published time May 2, 2024. Source TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points Soda Green announced May 30 as Soda Green Day, releasing a double CD album titled Spring Sunshine, Soda Green version, hinting at surprises on that day. During filming in Japan, bassist Xinyi was bitten by black mosquitoes, causing inflammation in her body, prompting immediate medical attention. Despite enduring cold and fatigue during filming, they felt the tranquility of nature. The director relentlessly pursued perfect shots, and the MV is expected to premiere on the evening of the 3rd. Title: 78-year-old Kong Kai faces assault charges. Employee accuses him of choking and kicking, private messages exposed, Kong responds angrily. Published time May 2, 2024. Source TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points Kong Kai, former director of the Chinese Artists Association, aged 78, is accused of engaging in physical conflict with an employee during business handover, charged with offenses including choking, punching, and kicking. Kong denies the accusations, claiming only to have twisted the other party's neck and stating it's impossible for him, a person of high status, to assault an employee. I was warning him, not threatening him. How could someone like me hit an employee? Kong denies the allegations and vows to fight the case, promising to expose the masterminds behind it. Title: Beginning of summer is here. Revealing 4 symptoms, astrologer warns, beware of traffic accidents for those born this month. Published time *May 2, 2024. Source *TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points *: The beginning of summer is imminent, marking the end of spring and the start of summer. K. Bochang warns people born in May to be wary of traffic accidents, stating that after the beginning of summer, temperatures rise, thunderstorms increase, and crops enter their growing season. Although it was believed that the real summer begins after the Dragon Boat Festival, according to the 72 Pentads collection, the beginning of summer marks the start of summer, with rising temperatures and unstable weather, especially emphasizing health and safety. After the beginning of summer, the climate becomes humid and hot, causing fatigue and irritability in people. It's essential to control emotions and avoid unnecessary worries. K. Bochang emphasizes the importance of cultivating oneself, advising against venting anger indiscriminately to prevent negative impacts on physical and mental well-being. Title: Death toll rises again. Guangdong highway collapse claims 48 lives, provincial leader offers condolences with 3 bows. Date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points. A section of the Miadijao Highway in Guangdong Province collapsed in the early hours of May 1, resulting in 48 deaths and 30 injuries. Xi Jinping has instructed full rescue efforts and investigation of underlying issues, while Huang Kunming expressed concern for the injured and extended gratitude to rescue personnel. Experts preliminarily attribute the collapse to various factors such as geological structure, erosion from rainfall, and construction quality, highlighting deficiencies in monitoring and early warning systems. Title: Shutdown CTI News, Insult to Parliament. NCC Chair Chen Yaoxiang referred to control Yuan. Lo Qichang, shame on democracy. Date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points. During questioning at the Legislative Yuan's Judiciary Committee, NCC Chair Chen Yaoxiang engaged in a heated exchange with legislators, criticized for his arrogant attitude. Lo Qichang accused Chen of evading legislative oversight and supporting the closure of CTI News, prompting a motion for censure and referral to the Control Yuan for investigation. He emphasized stricter scrutiny of future NCC personnel appointments to prevent the emergence of officials like Chen Yaoxiang. Title: Suspected of shielding gambling syndicate, Vice Captain of Taichung Criminal Investigation Bureau taken away in search. Date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points. Authorities raided the Taichung Criminal Investigation Bureau, investigating allegations of collusion with a gambling syndicate and turning a blind eye to illegal activities. A deputy captain surnamed Chen was detained for questioning, and the Economic Crime Investigation Division was searched, yielding substantial evidence. Lin Mingzhou, former bureau chief and current police affairs supervisor, is also under scrutiny for suspected ties to the syndicate. Investigations continue into both the bureau and the police affairs bureau. Title: Cash incentive in Chi City. Receive up to NT $1,200 for air conditioner cleaning, application deadline extended to 10/31. Date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points. The Chi City Environmental Protection Bureau has launched the 113th year residential air conditioner cleaning maintenance subsidy program to encourage electricity conservation. Eligible applicants include residents of self-owned residential properties within Chi City, who can apply for a maximum of 2 air conditioner cleanings per household. Each cleaning is eligible for a subsidy of up to NT $600, with the total subsidy amounting to NT $600,000. The application deadline is October 31, 113th year, and applicants must provide relevant documents and submit them at designated locations. Subsidies will be disbursed via electronic transfer. Title: Truly dizzying. Black-faced deity spins 5 times and falls. Netizens amused. How can a deity fall? Date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points. During a temple procession celebrating the birthday of Mazu in Mailun, Hualien, the black-faced deity spun 5 times upon appearance but suddenly felt dizzy and collapsed. Concerned bystanders rushed to assist, and the deity eventually regained composure to continue the performance. The incident, captured on video, sparked discussions online, with netizens questioning how a deity could fall and jokingly suggesting it might have wanted to perform a spiral kick. Title: Which legislator collaborated with mainland China to kick Taiwan? Wu Zhaoxi, hurry up and sue me for contempt of parliament. Date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points. During a session of the Legislative Yuan's Foreign Affairs and National Defense Committee, Minister of Foreign Affairs Wu Zhaoxi declined to name a legislator who, according to Su Qiaoxin's questioning, collaborated with mainland China to undermine Taiwan. Wu Zhaoxi repeatedly retorted, hurry up and sue me for contempt of parliament. When pressed further by Soo Kyeoksun, Woo Jae-oksi evaded the question, only reiterating, "You can sue me for contempt of parliament," leading to a tense atmosphere in the room. Title: Milian Supermarket's refrigerated eggs contaminated with excessive Novaka bacon residue. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: Taipei City's Health Bureau disclosed the results of fresh poultry and egg inspections, revealing 7 items with violations, including Milian Supermarket's eggs found to contain excessive levels of Novaka bacon. The problematic products have been removed from shelves, refunds are being offered, and stricter controls at the source are being implemented. Novaka bacon is an antibiotic, excessive intake of which may lead to kidney abnormalities and allergic reactions. Experts speculate that this contamination might be due to incorrect feed mixing by chicken farmers. Title: Man, refusing to pay 260,000 fine for drunk driving, tracked down after winning 25 million in lottery. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: A man in his 40s from New Taipei City, fined 90,000 NTD for unlicensed drunk driving in 2018 and owing 260,000 NTD in taxes, was found without any savings. However, authorities discovered he won 25 million NTD in the lottery in 2022 and bought a house, leading to the seizure of his bank account to recover the debt. Lottery winnings are usually dispersed via bank transfer, making it crucial for authorities to track financial flows. Despite his attempt to stay low profile, his failure to pay fines was successfully uncovered. Title: Instagram adjusts algorithm, boosting exposure for small-scale creators. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: Amid intense competition in social media, LinkedIn, under Microsoft, launches features like logic users to increase engagement, posing as a potential competitor to Instagram under Meta. Instagram modifies its algorithm to enhance exposure for small-scale creators, encouraging original content creation and deterring content farms from exploiting traffic. Reposted content will now be tagged with the original creator, promoting originality. Social media experts advise creators to focus on trending topics, establish brand positioning, and regularly adjust content direction. LinkedIn's introduction of games also aims to prolong user engagement, positioning itself as a potential rival. Title: 2 pet geese roam the streets, owner violates road traffic regulations and animal protection laws. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: In Hsinchu City's North Daedeo, a man was spotted walking 2 geese, causing traffic disruption as the geese roamed onto the road without being leashed. Police launched a guard geese operation, escorting the man and geese to the police station. Witnesses reported the owner's unstable emotions and altercation with others. Subsequently, the man was fined by the police, and the owner's failure to leash the geese may violate animal protection laws. The incident sparked discussions among netizens, with some criticizing the owner's unreasonable behavior, while others expressed concern for the geese's safety. Police reminded pet owners to be responsible when taking their pets out. Fortunately, no accidents occurred. Title: Otani takes first break of the season. Enjoys leisurely time watching game from bench. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: Shohei Otani takes a day off, watching the game and enjoying leisure time, sitting on the bench for the first time. Yamamoto Yude delivered an outstanding performance, pitching 6 scoreless innings, backed by strong offensive support as the Dodgers defeated the Diamondbacks 8-0. During Otani's break, he immersed himself in watching the game, leisurely munching on sunflower seeds and sipping drinks, showcasing a relaxed attitude. Meanwhile, Yamamoto continued his excellent performance, demonstrating his ace qualities, skillfully dodging a flying broken bat, and securing victory with 10 hits. Title: Attention for returning home during Dragon Boat Festival. Additional flights for inter-island routes, booking opens on May 6 morning. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: The Civil Aeronautics Administration announced additional flights for the Dragon Boat Festival holiday to meet the demand for returning home and travel, offering 8,832 seats on the Kinmen and Penghu routes, with booking opening at 9 a.m. on May 6. Passengers should complete ticketing within 3 days after booking to ensure their rights. In case of cancellation, passengers should notify the airline and process refunds before the flight takes off. The CAA reminded passengers to arrive early at the airport for check-in and to prepare valid identification documents for smooth boarding. Title: Togashi Yoshihiro posts update after 7 months, reveals Hunter's latest progress, shouts wife's representative move, moon healing escalation. Published date: May 2, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: Togashi Yoshihiro, author of Hunter x Hunter, shared the manuscript of number 405 on the X platform, receiving a warm welcome from fans with over 16.22 million views. Togashi has halted updates multiple times due to health reasons, and Hunter x Hunter is seen as a lifetime series. He established the X platform in May 2022, occasionally revealing progress on manuscripts, but the frequency decreased due to health issues. This sudden exposure of the manuscript after 7 months has elicited enthusiastic responses from netizens, welcoming his return and expressing anticipation.